Firstly, sorry I was away last week. I just started uni, so I've been very busy just trying to wrap my head around everything. So I'm back now, and I thought it would be super fun to do a challenge this week. I've seen a couple of people on TikTok do this challenge. It looks like so much fun. So basically what you do is you buy makeup products to create a full face of makeup, but you can only spend $50. And it kind of sounds like it won't be that hard, but honestly, once you start like adding up all the different products, it's probably going to get very expensive. So obviously I'm going to be going to a chemist or drugstore to be doing this challenge. One product from Sephora is going to blow our entire budget. Hopefully it goes well, but yeah, I think it'll be lots of fun. So let's go to the shops. Okay, so I'm at Priceline now, and I'm just already having a little bit of a look around at some of like the prices and stuff, and this is definitely going to be a very hard challenge. So I think the first thing I'm going to try and do is find a concealer. I really like this concealer here, the one from Maybelline. I think it's the Eraser. I've used this one for ages, and it looks like it's $11, so I feel like this could be a good choice. Does that look like my shade? I think so. We'll do that. I'm thinking there's no way I'm going to be able to get a foundation. I feel like that's just going to blow our budget. So maybe I'll just have to do the full look just using the concealer. Now, I'm thinking Essence is probably going to be very good. The prices look very nice. Like the mascara here is $7. So I think I'll definitely get mascara. This is very iconic, this one. They've got like eyeshadows as well here, like single shades for like $3. Or maybe I could do like an eyeliner instead of worrying about eyeshadow. Now I'm going to try and find a powder. $42. A concealer and foundation in one. That's kind of cool. $16. I feel like I'm better off with just this concealer. Look how cute these little eyeshadow palettes are. Save 30%. We could really use a discount right now. If I could, I would just get everything from NYX for this challenge, but their prices are not gonna help me. We've got 3 things so far. We've got mascara, eyeliner, and concealer because everything's just too expensive. We're back at Maybelline because I just found out their Fit Me Loose powder, one of my favorite powders like of all time, is actually $11. I actually need a new one of these. They have a sun-kissed blush, but it says here that it's a blush, bronzer, and highlighter all in one. So we're kind of killing 3 birds with one stone. I think maybe this one, because like that's more of a blush shade. It's my favorite setting spray. It's the Hyaluronic Fix. It like works so well, but it's $14. And I don't know what we're at the moment, but I think we're already at like $30, and we barely have anything. How cute. They have like the jelly blushes, like the ones from Milk Makeup. That is so cute. How much are they? Oh, they're $16. Tiny little eyeshadow palette, $10. That's not too bad, isn't it? I don't even have a primer. We might have to skip on primer as well. Having a little look at CoverGirl now. They have this eyeshadow palette here, but I really like the colors in it. I'm into like my browns and neutrals. So I'm thinking maybe I'll get this one because it's $10 and it's the same price as this one here from Revolution, but I think I'll use the colors in this one more. I might put the eyeliner back though. Everything's like $16. Like whatever happened to drugstore makeup? Like everything's so expensive. We have this gorgeous lip oil color here from Essence. I think I really like this one. Maybe I'll grab it. And it's only $5 too, so that's like a steal. Oh, we found a little bronze stick here. This one's from Essence and it is $5. That's not bad. Thank God for Essence. I think they've actually saved this video. Plus 13 equals... We're at $62. Okay. Now, how I don't have anything here. How am I supposed to cull this? I fear that this concealer here, we might have to reconsider it. Like I know it's only $11, but it's $11 too much for this challenge. And I really don't want to sacrifice this cute little blush and highlighter duo because like I think this would be really good, but it is $13. She's also kind of breaking the bank. I'm really sad about this, but I might have to put the eyeshadow palette back because it is $10 and like it's a lot for just like one eyeshadow. So I have to put it back. I guess I'll just get the brown eyeliner instead like I was originally going to. Ooh, they've got shadow sticks. They're $7 though, like $7, $3. Should we check the budget now? Let's do a budget recheck. Budget recheck. $11 plus $11 plus $13, 5 plus 5 equals. How? How are we still over budget? There's nothing in here. Mum's just spiced things up. She's just told us that she has a $5 Priceline coupon. Guys, is that cheating? Nah, surely not, surely not. But there's not gonna be any products in this video if I don't get these things. Maybe we just have to use the $5 voucher. This challenge is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. I didn't think I'd be struggling this much. Tried to see if I could sneak any other products in, but yeah, I think we're just gonna have to settle with this selection here. Got all my products. It wasn't as successful as I thought it might be, but we did get to $51, which is alright, I guess. I kind of went $1 over our budget, but I genuinely could not help it. Like, I would not be able to get a full face of products if we don't spend that extra $1. So let's go home and see how all the products we bought turn out. Okay, we're back with our products from Priceline. Now it's time to do my full face of makeup. Doesn't really feel like I did too well. Like, there were some products I had to sacrifice, like there's no setting spray, no primer, no foundation. But like, now that I look at it, it's probably pretty decent. Like, let's be real, if we went to Sephora and tried to buy this amount of products, like we would be like in $200 or something at least. Only thing I'm just annoyed about is that everything's from Maybelline or Essence. Like, I kind of want to try a couple different like drugstore brands as well, but I mean, it's just the challenge, I guess. As you can probably tell, I've just taken off the makeup I had on before. I haven't put any primer on or anything. We're skipping that step because it was not in our budget. We're also gonna have to skip foundation too, so let's move straight on to concealer. This one's from Maybelline. It's the Instant Anti-Age Eraser. I used to use this one all the time. My favorite part about it was the little applicator on top. It's nice and fluffy. I think I'm just gonna put a little bit on under eye. We kind of got, oh, that shade is a little bit too dark for me. Uh-oh, I did not shade match well at all. Oh, look at that, look how orange it is. Oh no. And I kind of have to use this like foundation, so my face is gonna be very orange. Well, hopefully we can fix some of this orangeness with the setting powder. You know what? I don't know if it's just this lighting, but when I'm blending it out, it actually doesn't look that orange. Maybe I was getting a little too ahead of myself there. It's very sheer, this concealer. Like, it doesn't really have a lot of coverage at all, so I might have to do another layer of it. I think that should be enough concealer. Anyway, let's move on to some setting powder. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my cheek because I feel like if I put some of this cream bronzer stick on, it's just gonna wipe away all that concealer. Why do they put so much tape on all these products? I can't get it open. We have another Maybelline product. This is another one of my favorites. It's the Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. I literally like just finished this one. I use it every day. So I was very happy to repurchase it. Just gonna take my little powder puff and just lightly dust it over some of the spots where I really caked on the concealer. In my mirror right now, this base seriously looks so bad. It's like separating on my skin. Like, I don't think I did anything wrong really. I just like put the concealer on, just put the powder on top too. Like, it's just maybe because I don't have a primer underneath or something. I don't know, it just looks so bad. Okay, let's move on to the next product. This one is from Essence. It's the Baby Got Bronze Bronzing Stick in the shade Cinnamon Spice. Can't say I've tried a lot of products from Essence before, but they definitely were a godsend for this challenge because everything was like $3, $4. Now, I know you're not supposed to put cream products on top of like powders, but we're gonna have to because otherwise all the concealer probably would have just come off if I put it straight on. Okay, let's see. Oh, I might have put a little bit too much on. Oh wow, that smells really nice. It smells like watermelon or something. That's so weird. Well, it appears to be blending out, so that's a positive. I'm pleasantly surprised. I thought like I'd blend it out and it'd all just like disappear, but it's not too bad. What if we can do a little nose contouring with it? Oh, maybe we could use this bit of like an eyeshadow, because if you remember from earlier, I had to put down the really pretty CoverGirl eyeshadow palette I was gonna buy, so I'm really sad about that still. I really liked this bronzer. Like, I mean, it wasn't super pigmented, I guess. If you're someone who likes a bit more of like a subtle bronze, this could be a good idea. Okay, this next product I'm actually really excited to try. I almost had to put it down because it was $13 and I thought maybe it's a little bit too much for a blush, but I really wanted to try it. It's this sun-kissed one from Maybelline. This one is in the shade number 6, City Sizzle. What was really cool about this one is that it was a blush and a highlighter and a bronzer all in one. I think it looked better as a bit more of like a blush and a highlighter. It looks really dark. Maybe we'll start off with one drop. Okay, let's see how that goes. I'm a little bit scared. Well, it's a pretty color. It's a bit of like a rosy, like pink. It's just gonna need a lot of blending. Hey, that actually looks really nice. Ooh, can't really see too much of a shimmer in it. I'm so annoyed that my like base didn't work out well with like the concealer and powder, because these products that I'm using look really nice, but my base just looks so like cakey underneath. So I wouldn't say that this worked the best as a highlighter, but like it's a really nice blush shade. Like this is a really gorgeous shade. All right, let's do a little bit of eyeliner now. This one here is from Essence. It's the Long Lasting Eye Pencil. This is the shade Hot Chocolate. I'm thinking maybe we just do like a little brown wing. Ooh, ooh, it's very pigmented. And it's very smooth as well. That went on really nice. Thought maybe it's gonna be like a little bit like chalky. I suppose the main test with this one, because it went on really nicely, is just whether it like actually lasts the whole day, if it'll just like smudge off. Does anyone else have makeup brushes and like the little bristles always just fall out all over your face? Because this one from Morphe, like it's just all over my cheeks. Just gonna put a little bit in the waterline as well. Well, Essence, you did it again, girl. Like, this eyeliner was really nice. Time for another Essence product. We have their Lash Princess Mascara. Really iconic, this mascara. I always see people using it, but I've never tried it myself, so I'm curious to see how it works. Well, it doesn't look too bad at the moment. I feel like it looks nice. While I'm doing this, let me tell you a little bit about my first week at uni. So I had a couple classes this week. If you forgot, I'm studying communications. Everyone in my class was really nice. Like, I'm very happy with the classes I have. I ended up making friends with quite a few girls, so I was super happy about that. The only thing is, like, they were not lying when they said uni is like a lot of work. Like, I already have like 3 assignments that I have to start working on. There's so much like pre-reading as well to do, like before classes too. It's just like, oh, I was not like prepared to do all this work, especially after having a gap year last year. But it's okay, I'll get used to it, and the coursework is like really interesting as well. I think that's like what makes uni a lot easier, is that you're doing something you're interested in, so it doesn't feel as bad having to do like all the work. Well, the Lash Princess Mascara worked out pretty well, I'd say. I think my lashes don't look too bad. It's not like the best mascara I've used of all time, but it definitely like got the job done, so yeah, I'm happy with it. Well, since I don't have any brow gel, any highlighter for like an inner corner highlight, let's just move on to the last step, which is lips. I'm wondering, since we couldn't fit a lip liner into our budget, maybe I should try use this eye pencil as lip liner. I wonder how that would work. It's actually not too bad because it blends out really nicely. Here's the lips. I actually think it didn't turn out too bad at all. I just wanted like a subtle line, so I'm pretty happy with that. And the final product we're going to be using is the Essence Hydra Kiss Lip Oil in the shade Midnight Mystery. This looks like such a gorgeous plum, and I really want to see if it actually has a really nice tint to it. Choosing a lip product definitely was the hardest part because they had like so many nice ones from all these different brands, but all of them just did not fit into my budget. So when I saw this one was only $5, I was like, I think we have to do it. Kind of looks a little bit grey. I don't know. Oh, that does not smell nice. It smells like chemically. Ugh, I kind of want to put this on my lips. Well, the color was kind of a flop. It just kind of looks clear with a little bit of like a grey tint. Doesn't even look like nice and purpley. I thought it'd be like a nice cherry color. I'm actually really disappointed about this one. I thought it was gonna work really well. The taste of it is really gross too. Well, anyway, this is the completed makeup look. I think some things turned out really well. Like, I was pleasantly surprised with some of the products. Some things didn't look as great maybe, but I mean, on a $50 budget, I think we did a pretty decent job. I think my favorite things is definitely this Maybelline blush and this little eye pencil from Essence as well. These two are definitely my favorites. So the main question is, can you do a full face of makeup with only $50 at the drugstore? Not really. I mean, there were like a lot of products I had to sacrifice. Like, there's no primer, no setting spray, no highlighter, no foundation. I suppose I was still able to make a full face of makeup, so it did kind of work, but you know, a lot of the products were half price as well. And I did also use a coupon, and we also went $1 over budget. So it is very tricky, and I don't think it is really possible, if I'm being honest. But still, it was a really fun challenge to do, and I'm not too mad with some of the products I ended up discovering. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video as well. Don't forget to check out my Instagram at GracesWorldOfficial and my TikTok at grace.mulgrew, and I'll see you guys next time on Grace's Room. Bye for now.